Hey guys, welcome back to another tech video. Today we're going to be checking out the Echo Show 8 from Amazon. I've completely built my whole smart house on the Alexa system. I really like Alexas because they have compatibility with so many different products. Almost every single smart home product out there will work with an Alexa. So I use Alexa devices in almost every single room in my house because all my lights are all smart lights. For example, Alexa, studio brightest. Studio lighting. So almost every single light in my house is on a smart home system and it's all controlled by Alexa. All my smart thermostats, even my home security system with all the cameras and everything all runs on Alexa. So when they launched the second generation of the Echo Show and it was deeply discounted on Amazon, I decided to pick it up just to see how I could improve my smart home experience with the Echo Show. So today I thought I'd share my experience of using this thing for about 4 months. Some of the things I really like about this and some things that I don't like so much. So if you're thinking of buying an Amazon Alexa Echo Show 8, then watch this video till the end. Let's talk about the device itself. I mean, design-wise, I really like it. I think it looks really nice. So you can see at the back of it, there's a complete speaker. There's control buttons on the top to adjust your volume as well as silence Alexa, which I just did because I'm going to be saying Alexa a lot. There's also a slider to disable a camera, which is inbuilt into the system. So if you can see over here, there's a little camera slider and you can see when it's disabled right now. So that's a privacy thing. But apart from that, the device is pretty simple. There's a simple power cord that goes into the back. There's even a base station where you can buy and make this wireless if you need to. And the speaker at the back comes with two 2-inch drivers, so it sounds pretty good. I wouldn't say it sounds amazing, but for its size and for its price, I think it sounds really good. The Echo Show also comes with an 8-inch screen, but because of its size, you can't really see too many pixels on this thing. And this allows you to do a lot more with this device compared to a voice activated only Alexa device. So you can install apps on here. So they have Netflix, YouTube, many other streaming platforms are available on this thing. You can control it all by voice. And you have some extra features, like especially for me, I have like security cameras all over the house, especially for my daughter. So one of the coolest things you can do with this is that you can set up a security camera and get the feed on here with your voice. So I can just say nursery camera and it's going to show it to me over here. Now, if you're used to using Alexa devices, all the same commands work over here. This is basically an Alexa speaker with a screen inbuilt, which is cool to have. You can use your voice to control your smart devices, but with the Echo Show 8, you can actually have like a tablet-like interface to control all your devices. So if you swipe up from the top, you'll see all your different settings for all your smart home features. So if I click on smart home over here, you'll see all the devices that I have. You can sort them by groups. You can see these are all my bedroom, living room, nursery, studio. These are all the different lights. You can turn them on and off from here. I can control individual devices. I can select by the type of device if I want. So, you know, all the different lights I have, all the cameras I have, my thermostats, everything is grouped over here for me. So if I want to turn off this red light that you see below my desk, that is a smart light as well. So I can click on studio, search for the light over here. Okay, it's the desk light. I turn it off and it's off. Now, if I wanted to change my studio lamp, which is that one, there we go. Instead of using your voice to control each and every device, which can be difficult sometimes when you have lots of different lights and things that you want to individually control, this thing gives you a really nice interface to do it. I wish you could customize your home screen to have like certain buttons available to you all the time. Like I want to always have a button over there to turn on my lights. I want to have a button to turn on my air conditioning. You can't do that on this device. It just doesn't have the capability to do that. For me, considering this is primarily going to be used as a smart home device, I think that's a must. I don't know why they haven't done it, but every time I need to control something, I need to swipe down, hit smart home, then figure out where my device is. And you know, it does give you a list of recent devices. I just wish this was my like default home screen, which is not. Like you leave the device alone for a while and it's going to come back over here. The Alexa does some fun things with the screen when you're not using it. So if I'm playing a song, it's going to show me the name of the song, lyrics, things like that. If you're not using it at all, sometimes it'll just show up recommendations, like a recommendation for a movie to watch or for a song to listen to. things like that. Like right now, it's showing me I recently played Dance Monkey on Spotify. Let's just play it right now and hear what the speaker sounds like over here. Now this is one annoying thing about the whole Alexa device, is that it's a little slow to respond. So as you can tell, the sound quality is pretty good. I would say the bass isn't as deep as I wish it would be, but considering the size of the speaker and the price of the speaker, I think it sounds really good. Like any Alexa device, you can connect this to Spotify, YouTube Music, a couple other services, and Gami here in Dubai. From a movie watching experience, this thing is pretty decent. It gives you a good angle to watch your content, but the screen's not super bright. And especially like this is the Revenant right now, so in a dark scene it gets pretty washed out. The screen just doesn't have the same punch as something like an iPad would, but then again, this is like a third of the cost of the cheapest iPad. So I think it's a great like device for like kids to like watch YouTube or something. This thing is going to be pretty satisfying, especially because the sound quality is really good coming out of this thing. Now, one thing I got to say about the experience of using this thing, this is supposed to be the second generation of the Echo Show, which is apparently much faster. This thing is really laggy and slow to use. I mean, just like simple commands like going home take a couple of seconds. I don't know whether it's the animations or what, but sometimes it just doesn't seem that responsive. I mean, I honestly think they could do a better job with the processor inside this, because I honestly find it a little too slow to use. See, it just took like 3 seconds to come up with a smart home feature. Even when I swipe down from here, the menu to animate in takes like a second. So it just doesn't seem as responsive as I'm used to with certain other devices. The screen's also really cool when you want to see like pictures or something. Alexa, show me pictures of birds.
Here's what I found online.
So as you can see, that's like a cooler experience if you wanna, actually interact visually with this device compared to a normal Alexa device. Alexa, what's new on Amazon Prime?
Here are some recent titles.
As you can see, even from Amazon's own service, it takes a while to load. So one cool thing that I really like about the Echo Show 8 is the ability to drop in. So this thing is an ultra wide camera which is going to track you around, right? So let me just show you how it looks. So I can just open my Alexa app when I'm outside the house and go to devices. So this is what it looks like when you're trying to do a drop in. So it's going to actually start ringing over here, and the voice goes through. So this is actually the quality that you see when you're getting the stream from the Alexa. And honestly, the picture quality over here is really good. So let's see what happens when I walk out of frame, right? So it's gonna try and keep a track of me as much as possible. It zooms in when I'm further away. It zooms out when you're moving around. So it does a pretty good job of being able to track you, and the image quality is nice. What I especially like about this feature is that if you have somebody who's not very tech savvy and you want to have video communication with them, set up a device in their house where you can call them anytime you want. This drop-in feature is really cool because you can control the whole call situation without having them do anything else. So these are the cool features about the Echo Show. It's got a pretty decent screen, pretty good speaker. It's got an inbuilt camera, so you can actually use this as a security device. If you want to check on your house, you can do that from here. You want to communicate with your children, you can do that from here as well. It's got all the Alexa features inbuilt, of course. You can stream video content on here. You can control your smart home from here, and all for the price of about $100, which I think is a great value proposition. Things I wish it did better. The whole processor on this was a little bit more responsive, so that it'd be more enjoyable to use. I wish the smart home features were more front and center and you could customize your home screen to allow you to do quick actions on this thing. I think that's such a no-brainer of a feature that this thing should be having. But apart from that, I'm super happy with this thing. These few unique features like drop-in, and the other feature of being able to view my security cameras from here, which basically turns this into a baby monitor. If you're considering between this for $100 and the Echo Dot for about $50, I would suggest spend the extra $50 and get this. You get a more capable device, you get better speakers, and overall, I think it's a pretty cool experience. That's it for my video on the Echo Show 8. If you guys like this video, hit that like button, leave me a comment. Subscribe to watch more tech related videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.